Today we're going to be talking about trying to fit a rib into the wrong rib cage and vice versa. Let's get into it. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. But you're going to catch it in a minute. We're going to go to Genesis 2 and verse 22, okay? And it says, "And the rib which the Lord had taken from man, made he a woman and brought her unto the man." That's after he put Adam into a deep sleep, right? And Adam said, "This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. And she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, and the man and his wife were not ashamed." Let's get into it. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to get deeper into this, right? Stop trying to fit a rib into the wrong rib cage. So if you're a woman trying to cleave onto a man that you shouldn't be talking to, and if you're a man trying to cleave onto a woman that is not your wife, you gotta let it go. I'm gonna give y'all an analogy of something that I actually went through with someone from my past. They was in an accident and they had to get a rod in their leg, right? So due to that rod being in their leg, it was a foreign object. Guess what happened from that foreign object being put into their leg? Their body rejected it. You wondering why you getting rejected when you trying to steady fit that rib, trying to put that foreign object into that rib cage. Are you catching what I'm putting down? Is you picking up what I'm putting down? Stop trying to fit into places or with people you are not supposed to be. So just like that rod in the leg that was rejecting it caused the infection. It caused an infection, just like you got an infection going on in your spirit and your heart because you're in connection and covenant. Because you probably, if you're sleeping around with them, you're in covenant with the wrong thing, and all those spirits and them demons, and they intertwining with each other. Now you're infected spiritually. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop. You are causing so much delay between you, and if you are supposed to be in a kingdom marriage, between you and your spouse. Because you just want to play puzzle. At this point, you're playing puzzle pieces. It's giving skin graft. It's giving skin graft. The skin from the butt going to the leg, the skin from the arm going to the stomach is not giving. Stop. Flesh of my flesh. Yeah, and it say flesh of my flesh. So that's just like taking, let's say, okay, you're a female, right? And you really supposed to have a husband. He's somewhere else, but the dude that you talk to really not your husband. Let's say they two different skin tones, right? So we're going to say this a Caucasian man, and the man that you talking to is African-American man. You trying to take this Caucasian skin and put it on some black skin and try to patch it up. Flesh of my flesh. The flesh ain't fleshing. Although color is not a thing, right? We're all children of Christ, right? But I just wanted to make an analogy so y'all can see. You're steady trying to, that's just like you got a puzzle piece and it's supposed to be peacocks, but you done went and got some little chickens, right? And you trying to put the chicken puzzle piece to the peacocks. No! The chickens ain't even on the peacock level. Like, then you lowballing yourself, like, stop. And let's say you're a guy and you're talking to a female and your wife over here, but you feel like the load that you already got to carry being the man of the household is even more heavier because you don't even have the right helpmate around you. She can't even speak certain type of life into you because she's not meant to be speaking to you. She's supposed to be speaking to somebody else on that level. That's why it's not even going through one ear and out the other. It's a lot of times just bouncing right off. Look, we gotta stop sitting here being in connection with people because of social media, because what other people will think, because of we done gave so many years, because we done had kids, because we done made so many sacrifices. If you're not the real piece, and if she not your rib and you not the piece of his rib, it's never gonna affect. The flesh ain't gonna be the same, none of that. look, that's just like how the Super Bowls just happened. You are forfeiting the game. You already in the loss from the jump. This is a team effort. It's God, the husband, and the wife. Y'all leaving God straight up out of it. I know you is, because you wouldn't be stressing and you wouldn't be trying to connect the rib in the rib cage. And matter of fact, the rib you're trying to put into your right side is supposed to go on the left side. The left side of somebody else. It's never gonna fit. It's facing the wrong direction. Where are y'all headed? Nowhere fast. So I hope y'all got what I was putting down. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But y'all, let's stop trying to put the wrong rib in the wrong rib cage. Sit there, and the right rib gonna come. But you gotta see God first, and everything else will be added on to you. Good day.